we will have so many titles, and how do we plan, because of my experience in marketing and PR, so how do we intend to customize every story? That's your question. Very interesting. I think that our half-year publication, I have an article on what I termed hype to hits, the dynamic duo of box office hits, which is marketing and distribution. I have a very deep marketing background, and so what that means is I know that no two stories are the same, right? So you treat every story as an individual. You can never have the same perspective, even if you give them the same script. They're going to always churn out different narratives, or how they, how they visualize that script. So for us, or for me, which is why it was important that we merged marketing and distribution, we personalize and customize and localize every story to the audience, right? Because there are some stories that are good for international theatrical, some stories are good for local theatrical, some stories are good to go straight to streaming platforms or ancillary. So I think that that's where the experience comes in, and other than experience, you have to almost like feel the pulse of the story, right? And so that's what we do as marketers. We feel the pulse of the stories, and we know how best to sell the story to the audience, because we are closer to the audience than the distributors, or you know what I mean? So that combination, that merge of marketing and distribution, I think is really a magic mix, if I do say so myself. So dearest content creators, do not be afraid. Bring your content to us. It will be customized to you, to your audience. Your story will reach the audience you want it to reach, locally, pan-Africanly, and internationally. We got you.
I like that, but now you mentioned international just at the end of your statement now, and in the first announcement a couple weeks ago, I saw that there are some markets that are like kind of new. What's the plan there? Like I saw Australia.
If we tell you, we do not have a business. So the international market is wide, is broad. There's a while it's not that great, but it's not that bad. There's a lot of appetite for African Nigerian content because of the Japa. So Nigerians in diaspora and other races that interact with Nigerian and have fallen in love with Nigerian and African stories are clamoring for these contents, right? And so we have done the work. We have the data to prove that there are certain regions there are certain regions that if we do put our content out there, they are ready to open their arms, their houses, their cinemas, their platforms. They are ready for us, and they want us to come.
Oh, wow.
Yes.